His family home was washed away, and now, after years of fighting to come home, Artis Collier bought a house in the lower Ninth Ward.
They're making renovations. It's slow, but I think it can be a little faster, honestly.
In the past decade, there has been a push to rebuild historic buildings, homes, infrastructure, and much more. After Katrina, the Louisiana Recovery Authority was created to help with the progress.
We really had no model to build on. There was nothing certainly in the United States to build on. This was probably the greatest disaster in the history of the United States.
Which begged the question, how long does it take to rebuild after such devastation? Has our recovery been slow?
As hard as it was, as emotional as it was, as painful as it was, and it felt like everything was too slow at the time. When you look at it retrospectively, we made a bunch of mistakes, but we also fixed a lot of them.
First, leaders had to secure the funds.
The most important thing was actually to get the federal money. And without the federal money, the rebuilding program wasn't going to occur.
New Orleans Deputy Mayor and CAO Andy Copland says that process took time.
Having the promise that the money is going to be there gives people confidence that they can start to make decisions. Seeing it hit the ground makes it real. And what our challenge has been is to make sure it hit the ground so that people can say, okay, I'm in.
Then there were setbacks with the Road Home program, Chinese drywall, and toxic FEMA trailers, which delayed home building and people coming home.
There are certainly things that I, wish had gone faster, that we could have done faster, that local governments could have done faster, that HUD could have done faster. But in the end, I don't think it's been particularly slow.
In 2007, you'll recall Recovery Czar Ed Blakely was called in to lead recovery, recruited by then-Mayor Ray Nagin. He laid out a specific plan that would target 17 areas of town where rebuilding would happen. Today, some areas still are not rebuilt, and there were more broken promises. Remember his most memorable quote, "We will see cranes in the sky in 1 year's time." We didn't see those cranes then.
There aren't enough cranes in the sky. That's the statement I made.
There were no cranes in the sky. The recovery programs were stalled. The city was in financial distress.
Everyone told us it would be 10, 15 years before we would have any substantial progress in South Louisiana. I'd say we're way ahead of the schedule.
A decade later, there are visible signs of forward movement, including cranes in the sky.
It's never going to be as fast as any of us would want it to be. I do think that it takes time.
Through mistakes, delays, and setbacks, most leaders say recovery is not bad. And by most accounts, they want to make sure we rebuild a world-class city.
How do we make the most resilient New Orleans so that it can be the contributor to Louisiana, to the region, to the United States, to North America, to the globe?
And I think we'd all agree a lot of work has been done. Leaders say Katrina was unprecedented, so it's hard to say how long the complete recovery will take. As for now, though, many say, Scott, it's an ongoing process.